it's Eric with His and Hers HHQ. This here's going to be not model related, sort of. I don't know. We'll get to that. Okay, title of the video: Raise a glass. Why are we raising a glass? What is this toast for? It's for the next 30 years. Well, gee, Eric, what's the next 30 years? Well, that's the minimum time. Bare minimum time I'm giving myself of putting out more content for everybody. And there's a reason for that. I know I'm only coming up on the 2-year anniversary here in February that this channel has been a thing. And I've only been back to building models, I guess at the 2-year mark, it'll be about 6 years. So why 30? Well, okay, so I'm not giving myself an expiration date. I'm just saying it's here's to 30 because it's going to be a fight, a struggle at some point as time goes on. But so minimum of 30 years. Mark my words, minimum of 30. I'm a stubborn SOB, and you can ask any of my family. I'm a hard-headed individual. I've been obviously beating around the bush. So somehow or another, it would take it back to 2019, but we'll, fast forward to this past last week, actually. I brought up with my new doctor, because my doctor retired, and I brought up with my new doctor that since June, I had lost, it was like 15 pounds from like the beginning of June until the end of July. Very short period of time. Like, what the heck? And I brought it up with my new doctor. And, well, last week I went in for a CT scan and an MRI. The MRI was on my back and hips and everything like that. They wanted to make sure my lower spine still looks like a Rorschach. I mean, it's kind of screwed up, but that happens. And the CT scan was telling, what the CT tech told me was to see if we can find out what's causing the weight loss. And I got a phone call the very next day. And the nurse was like, okay, so, there's still a few issues there, obviously, with your back. And, we'll do some, get some follow-ups on that. And they didn't see anything that can't explain the weight loss. But they'll get a dietitian to get in touch with me and whatnot. And it's slight hyperbole, but this is working with the VA. The nurse was basically like, oh, and you have moderately severe emphysema. Enjoy your weekend. Okay. So the family, we've spent, because this will be a Wednesday video, we've spent a week now trying to wrap our heads around that one. I mean, for me personally, like, there's a lot of anger. Like, how do I go from 2021, it was March, April time frame, how do I go from, oh, you clearly have burn pit syndrome, maybe early onset COPD, to just over 2 years later, moderately severe emphysema? Trying to wrap my head around that one. So, why are we raising a glass? Well, I know emphysema is not a death sentence. I mean, it's you know, most of the anyway. So I've got that fight. I've got that struggle. That's what's going on in my life. So I've got more content to put out. I got more, more kids to make sure they get to be the kind of adults that I wish I was. And I got my grandbabies. I've got the whole family. I've got my wife is telling me it's better be another 30 years. My kids are going, certainly it better be another 30 years. And of course the grandbabies. So I'm 48. I'm almost 49. So calling it from 50, I'm going to say a minimum of 30 years. So that's why we're raising a glass. We're raising a glass to my health, raising a glass to the fight, to the struggle that I know is in store. So, yeah, all of you, raise a glass with me and enjoy. Smooth. That's some good scotch. Woo! Alright, I'm Eric with His&Hers HHQ. If you haven't yet, head on over to Facebook and follow us at His&Hers Hobby Headquarters. Take a moment, like, subscribe, share the content, share the love of scale model building. It truly is a medium limited only by your imagination. You build for you. You don't even have to share my content. There are so many other fantastic people out there. Matthew at Model Car Videos, Lucas C, Charlie Mack, Throttle Power, you name it, Laser Creation World, Night Shift. Share everybody's stuff out there. You just share it. Spread the love of scale model building. And of course, take a moment, comment below. It may be a while, but I do try to be as interactive as possible. I really do appreciate the support. This here is a phenomenal community, and I really do appreciate it. I'm absolutely honored to be a part of it. I want to thank you all, my new subscribers and old subscribers. You all are a fantastic bunch, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you. I'm Eric. Have a good day.